Hello there, and welcome back to another edition of Kingdom. Last episode, we had a couple of attacks. We had a huge slowdown and lagging in the game because there's just so much tremendous action going on that essentially the game just crashed. But we got back into it. We talked a little bit about what we were expecting the game itself evolved into in the future, and also, just some random crap that we were talking about. But that doesn't really matter too much right now. What matters right now is that we get back into the game and that we get back into making sure that everyone has a job. So we've got two things there, some bows. Um, is that it? Is that everybody back to work? Okay, well, we've got there a couple of Luigis. Um, yeah, I didn't even realize it, but I actually started calling my characters after I was watching somebody on YouTube. And yeah, it sort of stuck. So, I'll call my Little Demons Mizuguchis or my Builders Luigi, um, and that there's nothing absolutely wrong with that because you know what? It doesn't really matter. And that's, in the end, all that all that matters. I don't even know what I'm saying. Um, but yeah, okay. So we got quite a bit of money. I don't know if we should go ahead. You know what? You can't go around life and just being timid. I think we're ready. Let's upgrade this into the castle. And we're gonna get some damn knights. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get some. Oh, I can't upgrade it right now. I have to wait for the next day. I completely forgot that there's still like a little level in between that and the castle. But once we have the castle, we might be able to go ahead and make those invasions of the portals. I don't know what you guys think. Actually, I should also invest in this. This is going to be a good idea. Okay, we want to make sure that we have that farm nice and operational. And we also want to make sure that... Oh, damn it. Come on, guys. If you're gonna come. But don't just like screw around there and like, oh my god, he saw me, he dropped some gold. I'm a little bit nervous. No, I mean, you're gonna attack anyway, so what's the point of even like questioning what you're doing with your life at that point? It's just ridiculous. And you, I mean, seriously, I mean, don't throw rocks at me. Oh, you son of a bitch. You know what? I don't have to take this. I am actually just gonna go. You're a jerk. God damn it. Anyways. Piece of cake. My guys, they know how to do it. Boom, boom. These guys get some gold. You know why? Because they hid pretty well. They had their black pajamas on, and they did a John Rambo in that movie where he crawls on top of glass and he attacks the Professor Snape terrorist. Ooh, what was that movie? That's right, Die Hard, the movie with Orlando Bloom. Um, I have no idea what I'm talking about, but you guys remember? You were there. I mean, most of you probably weren't even born when that movie came out. But that's right. The little guys, they survived. So they're getting some gold. Okay, we're gonna get them. You're gonna get them the gold. Then we're gonna go back to the center of the castle, and we're gonna upgrade, and then we are gonna get some knights. Hopefully. I mean, you never know. Times there are changing, and we could have that unfortunate night any day now. And that's a bit scary when you think about it. I mean, scary in the sense that you're gonna stop playing a game that you've been running for a couple of days now. And it is. I mean, I think it's probably a lot worse to, play a game over a course of several days and breaking to record it. Because then you go like, oh, I've been playing this game for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and then you lose. It's terrible because you feel like you're no longer in the game in the same way. So it's kind of devastating. Like when I lost in my previous game, I was like, oh god, I don't know if I feel up to committing another game again. But you know, you kind of have to do it. It's the only way. First of all, it's fun. Why not? It's just a little bit more emotional, I think. Because when you play it on your free time, you're not worried about recording it. You just play the ever-loving shit out of it until your eyes are bleeding and your hands are just some bloody stumps that you're mashing against the keyboard. But, you know, so you get angry, you can sort of like rage quit or whatever. Not rage quit, but, you know, just rage about having lost. And then you sort of, you know, go to the kitchen, you grab yourself a glass with your two stumpy bloody hands, and then you start chugging away. And that's, you know, that's pretty much what happens. And it's not that bad. It's still bad, but it's not too bad. It's a little bit different when you've been pausing and holding and, you know, looking at the footage as you're editing, reliving the terrible decisions that you made. It's just very different. But it's something that, unfortunately, it's the way it has to happen. I don't like... I'm not like some people that like to record 10 hours of gameplay before they do another recording session. So I've kept my recording sessions for this game at least. You know, I only do 2-session recordings on any particular day, and so it takes me a couple of days to actually go through the cycle. And now we have a blood moon. You know, I'm just there, standing and yakking about, and I don't realize that we are potentially under attack. And we're definitely not under attack from this side. So we're definitely being attacked from the other side. And I'm telling you right now, I'm not entirely sure how the defenses are going to hold up there. Also taking into consideration that we don't have knights, which is something that sometimes allows us to... Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Give him some gold. Take the gold. Take the gold. Take the gold. You want the gold. Okay. So, I don't know what's going to go. Are our archers going to be able to stop them? Or will the archers break down our walls? I don't know. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to say, and I'm just going to say, I'm not even going to question them. I'm just going to let them bash. Because last time I tried to do anything anyways, for last episode, it just ended up being to this massive lag because those gorilla demons just got really confused and started to mess around with the game in very particular ways. That doesn't matter. So we're just going to go ahead and wait. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and do something else, because at this point, what are we going to do, right? They're attacking, so there's not much to do. I'm going to get myself 2 knights. I've got my gold. I mean, that was probably not the best thing. I should have realized that I should have kept some of that gold to buy back all these people, because, oh, holy cow, that is a lot of people, and that was a big mistake. See, these are the terrible mistakes that I was telling you about. You sort of kind of have to, you know, live with them, because there's no way to turn back time. But, if I didn't have to turn back time, I would definitely correct myself. I don't even know if that made sense, but you know what I mean. Okay, so we got the gold. We got some gold. This, maybe it'll get us about half of the people that we lost. Oh, we got a bit more. Okay, that's gonna be good. Hopefully they'll all kind of still be there, and they won't all kind of go away. But yeah, it's just it's kind of bad. I mean, if we had I think a knight at that point, maybe a knight at the wall would have changed a lot. I don't know if that's actually the truth, but you never know. You can always speculate. You can always just imagine that that's exactly what was going to happen. And then, you know, just give these people the gold, because I'm telling you right now, these people need jobs. They need pajamas, because that's, you know, in essence what they do, is they have pajamas, and you're essentially just paying them to wear pajamas over by your castle, which is kind of weird when you think about it. You just walk up to one of the guys and, you know, throw them a pair of Hello Kitty pink pajamas, like pink onesies, like the ones they're wearing, and you go, okay, come on. You're coming over to my house, and you're gonna hang around there until I give you either a hammer, a sickle, or a bow. And I don't care if you're not an archer, you're taking the bow if you get the bow. So that kind of explains, I think, why a lot of my guys are really shitty at aiming things. They're just random people I picked up, and I told them, here, have this pink Hello Kitty pajama, and have a bow. And that's why they're so crappy. So I'm glad that you guys are here to officially hear the lore about this game and how the classes were built. They're built just in a very primitive way by a very sort of single-minded leader who just assigns to them willy-nilly what he believes will be the best. And we'll see. And the best now will be giving one of them a hoe. Okay. Alright. Definitely, we need to figure out what we're gonna do at this point. It seems like... Oh... Yeah, it seems like we lost quite a bit of... I don't know if we lost quite a bit of people, but we definitely... It's a big blow. Just losing so many walls. You know, we lost one wall before one of our main... So they went pretty deep into our territory. And it seems, by the way, that we have, like, this mistake where we don't have that many... Okay, well, we have... I have a decent number. I take that back. We have a decent number of farmers, and they're essentially going to allow us to get a little bit more stability going. But that just means that I have to know exactly what it is that I'm actually going to do. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go all the way to the other side, and I'll build up the wall. And once I have the wall, I'll start concentrating back on farmers, because farmers are the ones who yield the most gold, and that's really what we want at this point. We want farmers that know how to handle their gold. So we're only going to do the one wall, because push comes to shove, we can always get somebody to repair the wall or do the other wall during the night. And that's the thing, we didn't even have someone. So I'm gonna get 2 of those, 1 more of these, and cross my fingers and hope that it all goes well. And what do you know? Some gold. That's pretty awesome. 5, 6. Is that enough? I always forget. Yes, it's 5. So we should be good for 1 more. I think we're set. I think we're set for farmers, are we? We got 1, 2... I think it's 4 farmers per slot. I might be wrong. It looks like there might only be space for 3 on this side. But whatever. That's good. So it's good to know that we're kind of stocked right now. Maybe by the next day we're gonna actually not need to worry too much. I don't know. But we have our nights, which is something that's good. It's sort of like a little bit of an advancement. From what it previously was. Oh look, another spot to make a farm. I'm definitely not... Well, I could, actually. I could make, I could... Actually, oh, never mind. I did buy the plot. For some reason, I thought Oh, shit. Shit. And I don't even have... Oh, God. Ugh. I don't want to say it, but fuck. They just got... And look at this guy. He's back in here. Come on. You should have at least been at the... I don't know. And I don't even know why these guys weren't even building. Why didn't you repair the wall? Why? Look at you. Now you're just... you're so dumb. So dumb. And I don't know. It's my fault. this is what really pisses me off about this game, is that, you know, sometimes it's like the whole game just conspires to really fuck you up in some quite extraordinary ways. You sons of bitches. I'm telling you right now. You better... Yeah, that's right. You don't throw anything. Yeah, stamp all you want to stamp. You're not gonna intimidate me. Shite. Okay. It's really frustrating, I'm telling you right now. You're gonna have to buy the outermost wall again. Go get some people. And what's terrible about this is I don't even get that middle chest filled with gold like we used to. It's a little bit of BS, but, you know, what are we gonna do? Yeah, anyways, it's something that, I hope that they do, you know, incorporate, you know, different aspects to the game. I like the monsters. I think it'd be amazing if we got some creative monsters as well. Maybe we could get some, I don't know, like some weird demon tentacle things that go in the water and that they actually ignore your walls, but they don't. Like, it's kind of like a flyby attack, and by that I mean that it doesn't really stop to just, you know, mess with you entirely. It sort of just goes through your base and randomly plucking people into the water. So kind of like what the flying ones do, but with almost like no possibility of firing back at them. So maybe it's not the case like the flying ones. It can often be a lot of them when you put them together, but it would be a case that it would be like maybe just one randomly. That would be pretty cool, because it'd be like monsters that you're like, okay, you know, that they're kind of weird, and they're kind of scary, and they kind of just have zero predictability as well. I feel that that's how it should be. There should be like this. I think that there should be this urgent feeling that you're surrounded in this terrible world, controlled by the Miyazaki demons, and so all you have left is this one guy with a crown who's there to defend everyone. But that's just what I think. So I think that you know, water monsters would be an awesome type of creature to have. Not really sure. Maybe you should have like maybe there should be like a boss enemy that you have to like fight against, or a boss enemy that he's kind of like the gorilla things, but he creeps up. Like let's say after you destroy all the portals, then as the last portal is collapsing, this giant monster, sort of like a slug thing, comes out. And it slowly, like very slowly starts crawling towards your base. And essentially what you have to do is rally up enough troops between that last portal and that thing slowly crawling to you, and just take the fight to it. Because if it gets to, let's say, one of your walls, it sort of attaches itself to the wall and starts growing and creating... It's sort of like, you know, saying that it makes like an additional portal, I think is what I think. I think it's what I mean. So that would be pretty cool. It'd be a pretty good final push for the game, I think. It's crazy that we actually got attacked that many number of times on that one side. I don't think that actually happened. I mean, they haven't been like terribly big attacks, but enough to disrupt what's going on. Yeah, okay, so really loud bells that I don't know if I'm hoping they're not as loud on the recording. Okay, so we gotta make sure that we have some builders, that they get there on time. Okay. You got the builders there. I think everything is good. I think we're gonna be. It's just gonna take a little bit of time to figure everything back out, but I think we're gonna be good. So I think we're gonna call it there. It's been pretty good. The actual music is incredibly loud. I'm just gonna quickly go ahead and modify that right now. Okay. So I think we're actually just gonna go ahead and leave it there. We're gonna go ahead and continue playing Kingdom. We still got quite a bit more to do. The Kingdom is going. At this point, we're sort of moving very slowly to what we think our final goals should be. But we're going to leave it there. I think that's enough. I think that's enough for today. I just wanted to thank everybody for watching. I've been reading all the comments. Everything's really amazing. It's great to interact with you guys. Keep them coming. Keep suggesting things. And we'll keep trying to make this a better channel and a better series. So until then, bye-bye.